KnifeDope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. KnifeDope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Today we're going to be taking a look at a knife that was sent to me a couple of months back. It was sent with some other knives, quite a few knives actually, I think at this point. I got this one right after, or at Blade Show. I got it from a friend of the channel, personal friend at this point, Mr. Saigon Kick 2018, otherwise known as Mr. Craig. Y'all have heard me talk about him quite a bit, so you guys should know who I'm talking about at this time. And this is one of his knives that I had never had a chance to make a video on. I'm trying to make sure that he's given me quite a few knives to make content with, but it's been a struggle. You know, I'm part of these 2 pass around groups, and I want to just make sure that I utilize these knives while I have them. This is called the Grambeau knives Assetto. But something I also want to point out to you guys is I have not been plugging it as much, and that is Original Goat. Fantastic company, USA made scales for several different knives, and the most important part is you can save yourself 15% by using the code FUCKER at checkout. Give them a shot. I would. Okay, back to this beauty. This is actually an Australian company, Australian designer. I'm assuming his last name is Grambo. Grambo Knives. And this came out last year, I believe, sometime around maybe November. It might have even come out in the beginning of 2023. Like maybe the pre-orders got filled. I'm not 100% sure, but I do remember seeing this around November last year on a video for the first time. And I had never, I think they sold out originally or something along those lines. But this is a fantastic knife, man. And I wanted to just do a quick video on this. And then I'm also going to add something else in this video. Maybe the title will give it away. I haven't decided on the title yet. Something along the lines of when it's okay to not buy American. And I'll explain more on that here in a second. But first, if you do enjoy the content, I'd ask that you would share, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, goddammit. It does help the channel. It does trick that algorithm. And it does help your boy to go viral. Okay, enough of that. Grambeau Assetto. This comes in at about $282, and it's fucking, I love it, man. For the price they're giving, for the price of this, I think this is a fantastic deal, you know. And they are available. I checked online before making this video, and you could get this as we speak. But let's go over some of the specs, and we'll talk a little bit more about it. This comes in at an overall length of 7.59 inches. The handle length on this is 4.35. Blade length 3.24 inches. I've got a blade stock thickness of 74 thousandths. Now I went ahead and actually used my caliper that I hadn't been using in a while, and I took a measurement of behind the edge thickness, and right here behind the edge I measured 16 thousandths of an inch on this fantastic hollow grind with a beautiful stonewash finish. And then I also measured the handle thickness. Handle thickness came in at 49/100ths of an inch, so basically almost half an inch. This is a titanium bolster lock with this fantastic black micarta inlay. The bolsters have been stonewashed gray. We've got a nice milled titanium pocket clip that is right-hand tip-up carry only. They give you the blade steel, and they are serialized, which is also a good thing. And then they also got that hidden lanyard hole for the weirdos. I'll tell you, I am currently at war with these fucking weirdos. I love them, and I mean it, but they still are some goddamn weirdos. Now, ergonomically, I'm loving this shit. You can see the curvature here in the handle. It just fucking melts in your hand, bro. I mean, literally. We've got some nice swedges here on the spine of the blade. Very clean aesthetic. Love the fact that there's no billboarding to speak of. I mean, they even went ahead and, relocated the blade steel, which I think is great. It's just super clean. This, I would classify this almost as a gentleman's knife, you know? A gentleman's knife that's about business. I mean, literally, no marking. Actually, I lie. They do have Grambo, which I think looks great with, you know, as far as the placement goes. That was a perfect place to put it. But that's it. Clean, all about business. Looks like they got T8s all the way around, which is also fantastic. Now, let's talk about the goddamn action. Look at this. Detent, dial the fuck in. She flies out, comes right back to the goddamn house. Yeah, this is, can't believe I missed this one, you know? I really do. I really do. Really shocked that I missed it. Okay, let's put up a couple of knives real quick, and then we'll dive on over to the other part of this video. Come out the gate with a couple of front flippers first. First up is going to be one that you guys have heard quite a bit about, not just from me, but from other channels as well. That is the Jack Wolf Knives Gunslinger. So the Grambeau Assetto is definitely bigger than that Gunslinger. Let's do another front flipper. How about this one? Love this one. This is the Peñamula Sons of Liberty rendition. 1776. Don't you forget, motherfucker. That's right. Ooh, I'm fired up, ain't I? Goddamn. You can see here that this American Tanto Mula is about dead money with that Grambo. Yeah, all these knives so far have been in my sweet spot as far as overall size goes. You know, let's put up a couple more, shall we? How about this one? Recent acquisition that has blown me away. Shout out to the queen. We're looking at the vierra Synapse. I've had several lube sessions on that goddamn micarta with the mineral oil, trying to darken it up. But there you see that. I'm waiting for some carbon fiber scales to drop for this version, and I will be snagging those as soon as they drop. But I digress. Synapse is smaller than that Aceto. How about another recent acquisition? Great production knife here, and that is going to be the Kavis designed and Kaiser collab Veritas, also a front flipper. I think all three of these knives are close enough to call them the same size. Dead money, you know? Let's do two more. God damn it, two more. Gotta bring some goddamn American vibes in here. You know how the fuck we do. This is American channel, god damn it. How about this beauty? I know you guys have seen it recently because I got her a new outfit, but we're talking about that Spyderco PM2 Tanto apparatus. So the PM2 has definitely got that Grambo beat. Last but surely not least, Grail vibes all the way, and that's going to be the Koenig Arius non-flipper rendition. Got to be extra gentle with that one. But there you can see that, once again, that Aceto is no match for the American girth of the Arius and that PM2. Well, what have we learned, people? We've learned that I was late to the party on this Grambo, but better late than never. We've also learned that it's got a phenomenal detent. Oh, also we got to learn, I'm going to learn you fucker something. Also, this is OEM by Bestech, you know? I had heard a little something over the weekend from my partner in crime, Duty Low, AKA the Human Gargoyle. He told me that actually Bestech does not do OEM work. That actually they sub the work out to other entities. If that's true, that's very interesting. I had never heard that before. But there it is, the Aceto from Grambeau Knives. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Let me know what you fuckers think in the comments. Now let's switch gears a little bit. Let me put this Aries up to avoid any potential scratches or snail trails. This came the other day. I unboxed this with one of the knives that came in, and during the course of the video, I just put it to the side and fucking forgot all about it. After the video was shot, I opened it up, found out what it was I was sent, and did a little bit of research, did a little direct comparison, you know, one-to-one type of situation. And it was really interesting what I found. And I'm kind of going off the cuff here. I don't necessarily know how I'm going to set this up, so to speak, but let's just go with it. This is the American made, USA made. This is a tool. They call this this is by Monterey Bay Knives. This is the Vierra. This is a bit driver tool. And like I mentioned, this is American made. Beautiful, very smooth. It's got ceramic Swiss bearings in it. Spins for quite a while when you rotate it like that. This is a 1/4-inch hex driver. This was actually designed by someone by the name of Daniel. You guys might not be familiar with him, but I am. Daniel Kofi at Blackwater Machine Works. Check him out on IG. A couple of things I found out when I was doing the research on this. First of all, as far as overall length, we're talking 3.62 inches. As far as weight goes, 3.5. Brass textured grip. This is a solid brass piece. They made mention about something along the something called the 5-pound neodymium magnet. I'm guessing that that's how they classify the strength of the magnet. A 5-pound strength magnet is what I'm assuming, because if this weighs only 3.62 ounces, there ain't no way that that's a 5-pound magnet. But anyways, I digress. Very, very quiet on that bearing spin. We've got the MBK logo right there, insignia. Let's talk about the price point, because that's kind of my whole situation or whole vibe about this video. This one's $100, you know, $100 for this bit driver. It's got some, it's American made. That's kind of what, I guess, the whole main appeal to this thing. And the reason why I decided to do this video was because when I got this in hand, I said, oh shit, I already got this. You know, I got the same thing. But I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. What I have here is the CRKT Woo hex bit driver. This one comes in at a whopping $19.95. And for that, we've got a 1/4-inch hex driver, same as the MBK Vierra. This one was designed by Joe Woo. This one has a ball bearing spinner. Same action. Maybe not as long. I literally did a side-by-side comparison. Granted, one is left-handed, one's right-handed. And the MBK went a little bit longer in that control testing. Let me see it. Is it still going? No, here we go. Wait a minute. Yeah, see? Even left-handed, that MBK one spins longer, but I'm assuming that's got something to do with the Swiss bearings. But anyways, I digress. Overall weight on this one was just a hair lighter, coming in at 3.26. Rather, weight on this one was almost a full ounce lighter, or a little bit over an ounce. This one came in at 2.4 ounces. What I meant to say was on overall length, this one's just a bit shorter, coming in at 3.26. This also has a textured grip. But the price tag, I mean, that's kind of what blew me away. This was an example of why a lot of us, you know, when it comes to choosing American made versus overseas made, you know, sometimes you don't really have a choice. You know, we work hard for our money. And as patriotic as I am, you know, I could never fault somebody for deciding to go with this CRKT Woo hex driver versus this MBK Vierra. Like, really, how can I fault them? You know, we're talking about $80 difference for essentially the same fucking tool. You know, granted, we have a little bit of a thicker grip area, and then we've got the quote-unquote Swiss bearings. But as far as functionality, man, you're going to be able to accomplish the same exact task, except you're going to get it for $80 cheaper. You know, so I don't know. Things like this is what kind of make me question when it's okay to not buy American. This is the perfect example. You know, when you're not, why should you have to sacrifice quality just to support our country? You know, and that's coming from a veteran, man. You know, I signed up to defend y'all's freedoms, to defend my freedoms. And any time that I can, I will always choose to support USA-made companies. But sometimes, you know, you got to make a choice. And I think that this was one of those times. I might be rambling a little bit, but that's just the way it kind of came out. Literally, that's how I thought this video should go. Didn't really know if I was just going to do a whole goddamn video on a bit driver, so kind of spun it in here with that fantastic Aussie designed, Aussie Grambeau Assetto, with a little bit of USA vibes in here mixed in. But that's how we rolling. That's what it is. Let me know what you fuckers think in the comments. Am I out of pocket for bringing that up? Or do y'all agree? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time, cut something, cut someone, just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers! USA, USA, USA!